Idaho. Chris, blue sky laws are state laws. I had a guy today, he missed a question. We were doing a tutoring session, and he missed a question about blue sky laws because he'd said that it includes 33 and 34. It does not. You know, can I explain more about blue sky laws? Blue sky laws are state laws. I'm coming to you from Nevada, right? And there's a reason, Chris, that every time you leave a state, there's a sign that says leaving state A, entering state B, because the regulatory framework could be different. The jurisdiction, whether it's liquor laws. The guy who was tutoring today is from Georgia. I said, do you guys still have those funky blue sky laws in Georgia about liquor? He goes, what are you talking about? I said, well, I spent a lot of time in Georgia, and I wasn't allowed to buy like tequila on a Sunday unless it was in a restaurant. I don't know whether they think I'm going to church or something, or when I used to come to Georgia, they weren't allowed to serve like beer that isn't over 4% alcohol. And I said, whether it's beer laws or gun laws, here in Nevada, my brother, I said, hey, Chris, why don't we do target practice together? You're into target practicing, and we can spend some brother time. And I granted discretion to give me a pistol, a firearm, and he gave it to me, and I paid him. And he said, Dean, don't take it to California. I said, why? He goes, it's got a 15-round clip, and that's a felony in California. I'm like, oh, my God. So whether it's liquor laws, when I moved to Nevada, I said, what's the last call? There isn't one, right? I'm building a cabin in Arizona, and it's off grid, and they have open carry in Arizona, and you can actually carry a firearm concealed without a permit. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, so that's what blue sky laws are. Blue sky laws are state laws as contrasted to federal laws. Now, as that applies to you taking a NASA exam, I always want you to know everything, but the state version is more important on those NASA exams because the North American Securities Administrators Association is the one that's making you take the damn exam. So would I like you to know the Fed and the state? Yes, but if you don't have enough brain housing group space, then make sure you know the state version of that. Now, in the states, Chris, what you're being tested on those NASA exams is not that particular state's securities laws, but rather the template. That's a template that all states say, if you can pass this template on the Uniform Securities Act, then you don't need to take a separate test to conduct business in our state. Thank God. Otherwise, it would be like insurance or legal licenses only work in a particular state, right? So, for example, New York has the Martin Act. Oh, my God. The Martin Act says that the state administrator of New York can shut down a business without probable cause. You got to prove why I can't do it. So, one of the most powerful state administrators is in the state of New York. So that's what we mean by blue sky laws. So blue sky laws are state laws. As it relates to a NASA exam, it's the template called the Uniform Securities Act. The other big part of those NASA exams I would point out is the North American Securities Administrator Association unethical business practices. So disclosures and unethical business practices are also big.